I'm gonna get back to that story, Sonny. Just, just you listen to Boomer Great One. He's gonna tell you about how it was back in the olden days, back before fire, back when we walked uphill for everything. In fact, we didn't even have a concept of downhill because there was no downhill. Everything was uphill. We thought that was normal. We didn't even have a word for it because there was no alternative. It was uphill all the time. You just need to reach down and grab yourselves by your bootstraps and pull yourselves up, sonny. Because when I was your age, I bought a house for $25,000. And I made that money on my paper route and bussing tables at the local cafe. And if I could do it, you can do it too. You just need to reach down and pull yourself up and just buckle up there, buckaroo. God, I hate boomers.
Let me explain to all of you who are not God's greatest gift to the planet, for those of you who are not Minnesotans, for those of you who do not have a higher IQ, are the most advanced, what would it be, species, subspecies of the human race, like whatever, the flow charts or the diagram, the tree, oh, look, birds came from crocodiles or vice versa. I don't know which. Minnesotans, they are the most advanced of the human races. And you plebes, you fucking morons, you dirt eaters, you're so, and you know what? It'd be one thing if you just weren't as smart as us Minnesotans, but you're just not as good as us either. You're also assholes. You're dirtbags. You're scum. You're inferior, and you should be hated because you're not as good as Minnesotans. Okay. So the most advanced race on the planet, Minnesotans, to show you how advanced they are and how far behind and inferior you are to these genetically evolutionized creatures. Gods among men. Gods they are compared to you fucking morons. I don't understand because I'm not a god. I'm not a Minnesotan. I am not a bestest of the humans, okay? But they have figured out how to deal with crime. And I experienced this, not that I committed crime in Minnesota, but I experienced this where they have solved crime as well as been able to enforce the behavior that these superior human beings know is best for you and society. And so let's say you're committing a crime, right? Let's say you're doing something that is socially wrong, right? Let's say like legit, crime is wrong. Okay, we got that. But let's say you're at a party for some reason and you decide just to kick someone in the shins for no reason. You're not a kid or nothing. You're like, an adult, and you decide to just kick someone in the shins. Whether it's crime or unacceptable behavior such as that, you know what Minnesotans do to solve it all? You may not going to understand this, okay? That's all right. You're just a mere human. You invoke the words of, hey, not cool. Boom, problem solved. Problem solved. And I wish, obviously not strictly relegated to Minnesota. I wish I was joking about this shit. But I remember growing up, being a young adult in this horseshit community, this culture, Minnesotans, where they are the most allowing, come on in and fuck up our community. And, oh no, always positive reinforcement, never negative, never discipline, never anything hard. Whether it's parenting, oh, my child likes to pour acid on the car. We just let him. It's his creative genius. Or soft on crime, especially in the Twin Cities. But I even saw that it was like middle school never ended. And in many ways, it never does in the United States. Where you would do some, I remember like, yeah, well, that's not going to happen because of taxes. Well, hey, not cool. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Did I break your fraggy vaggies of feelings and emotions here in this precious superior state of Minnesota? Am I not being Minnesota nice? Oh, shit. Oh, Christ, I'm not cool. Hey, man, not cool. And now that the Minnesotans have decided to follow their own farts, they decided to follow their own made-up bullshit research at their prestigious colleges and universities, none of which you've ever heard of. They actually believe it. I've seen it now where they're like, "Hey, you know what? We don't need cops. We don't need law. You know, the criminals are just misunderstood. People just," I'm like, "No, people are evil and their default setting is laziness, and some of them will kill you as long as they don't have to work." This this and it's not that they have a an idealistic, enviable, like, "Oh, that's a noble hope in humanity." They're just weak, backstabbing pussies who don't wanna confront problems. That's what it is. They're just lazy. They don't wanna do the hard stuff, and they're hoping that with invoking the words of "not cool," they literally think that human beings, when left to their own devices, are always gonna choose the right path. They're just gonna be moral and virtuous, and anyone with the slightest bit of street smarts could come in there and like, "Man, these guys are suckers. We could take advantage of them. Let's do it," and it absolutely should. You're gonna the welfare state in Minnesota, a perfect example. "Yeah, people are just down on hard times. They're just down on hard times. So I'm gonna vote to take more of your money to give it to this person so that person likes me. Or at least when I go to parties, I'm the popular person. Mhm. Because otherwise I wouldn't be cool." Mhm. And I have seen it before where there actually has been crimes or something very egregious happened at a social event where, yeah, that's not acceptable. Whoa, bro. Bro, not cool, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. fucking Evan from Edina. That's not cool. And it probably wasn't. What are you gonna do about it? All you did, you invoked the words not cool. That's it. That's all you got. And so just to show you, it's a microcosmic example. This is from Crime Watch Minneapolis. It's on the Twittergrams. Your friends of Everett and Charlie. I don't know who Everett and Charlie are. Yes, we were violated by someone entering the gallery and helping themselves to things that do not belong to them. Not cool. Oh, shit, she said it. I'm going to assume it's a girl. She said it. Everything's fine now due to the superior intelligence, the supremacy of the Minnesota people. The best of the best being in Minneapolis. I think this is in Minneapolis. She invoked the words of not cool, and now all the stolen artwork will go back. The person who took it will feel great guilt and shame. He will, or she will, I don't know, it could be a gal, probably not. Who the thief who stole it will oh man, oh, that got me in the feels. Karen of Minneapolis said I'm not cool. Oh no. I better reevaluate my life. Everything's fine now. Everything is fine. Not cool. Uh, we have already had a challenging summer with the street construction, so this just adds to the frustration. I'm gonna bet within the art community you vote for crime. I'm gonna bet. I could be wrong. This could be the one Republican in the art community in Minneapolis. But I'm just gonna bet you voted to go easy on people, soft on crime. They just misunderstood. But what do I know? What the fuck do I know? I'm not a superior human being. I don't have the advanced genetics. I'm not the furthest one down on that tree line of the human species. I don't know the power of that. It probably is solving. It probably bought about. Hey, what? Why didn't somebody get a Minnesotan out there to Russia and Ukraine? And you just go up to Putin and say, "Hey, not cool," and then bam, peace. It's peace. The Ukrainians go back home. The Russians go back home. China, you know what? Hey, I got instead of spending hundreds of billions of dollars on naval and air force and weapons and gear for the Pacific in case China were to invade Taiwan. It would have to be translated into Chinese, both Mandarin and Cantonese. Okay, I don't know who's in charge. I don't know what Xi Jinping speaks. All right. All we need is a billboard that costs maybe at most $50,000 with some lights. You know what? Let's make it $1 million billboard. Okay, a big ass fucking billboard. 2 of them, one Cantonese, one Mandarin, and we're gonna have big old fucking lights so they can see it at night. We're gonna face it to China. For those of you who are unaware, Taiwan is an island in the Pacific. Many of you wouldn't got your your education through the University of Minnesota. So Taiwan is this island. China wants it. I'm not going to go into the 1949 war in Formosa. That'd be a bit too much for you advanced educated people in Minnesota. And then there's the mainland China, all right? And it's in the ocean. Taiwan's in the ocean. And we'd have the signs facing west. So when the Chinese are about to invade, it would just say, it would slowly spell out and be sliding, right? There'd be nothing on the billboard, but then the billboard, the cover would slide. And it would just start to say not, and then it would start to say COO, and China may be able to fill in the rest in Cantonese or Mandarin and say, I bet you they mean not cool. Oh shit, if we invaded Taiwan, that would not be cool. Oh shit, and then what would Bipsy and Evan of fucking Edina think about us? We better turn the fucking armada around right fucking now. It is. Wait, mark my words. Hey, not cool. What if someone's being a douchebag in a public? Yeah, okay. But when crime, hey, not cool. They really think that's it. I've seen it where it's like, what, you think that's it? That's going to stop it? That's going to stop the crime? You got generations going soft on people. You got generations of raising spoiled, rotten, bratty kids. You just let people come on in. Here's some welfare. Don't work or nothing. No standards whatsoever. And then, and all you got, because you two are free. You want to get rid of the cops too. All you got is not cool. Like they give a fuck. Like these genuine human beings who are operating by normal human nature, like they give a fuck what Karen from fucking whatever Linden Hills or Arden Hills thinks about them. Not cool. Thanks for your love and concern. It is felt and appreciated. We will be closed for a few days as we do inventory, continue with our plan, remodel, repaint our walls, and hang the new art collection. If you have an art emergency or would like to purchase a gift certificate, feel free to reach out to me. Where is this? Okay. Linden Hills Art Community. I think that's where all the rich people used to live in Minneapolis proper, south of Kenwood. Is that? Let's go to a map. Yeah, there's Lake Harriet. Yep. Yeah, that's where the that's where the aging boomers and hippies. I don't know. Maybe not anymore. Maybe it's been taken over. Maybe crime has gone all over the place. Well, there you go. You voted for this. You voted for your own demise. I so don't care when you vote pro crime, and that's what you do, whether you realize it or not. This is going to happen. It was so classically Minnesotans. It just so you think that Scandinavian guilt is going to get people like, no, it ain't. It ain't going to stop no one. If anything, it'll embolden them. All right, there you guys go. Link below. Enjoy the decline, accepting, living with the death of the United States. And then also, for those of you who'd like to get out of it, like me, remember how for over a decade, more than a decade, I wanted to get the fuck out of Minnesota. It took me a while, right? Because I had no skills. I went to a shitty school in Minnesota. For the love of God, get a good skill. That's why we have the world's greatest accounting career, where it's the quickest way to start working remotely and for yourself. I'm not saying that you can do it right off the bat, But please consider becoming an accountant so you can get out of your leftist shithole, whether it's Minneapolis or any other place in the United States. The world's greatest accounting career. Link below, available on Teachable. That's it. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.